And who knows about
this is Fox and Friends, and they're covering.
It's apparently the first time they mentioned it.
Okay. So what we have now is Fox and Friends covering the News Corps scandal, and this is the first time they have mentioned it. This is going to be hilarious. If I can get it to play.
We just got this clip. It just happened this morning. So.
Okay, we just got this clip in. Hold on for some. My Chrome let's reset this. Okay, my Chrome for some reason won't play. It only goes like 10 seconds in if I stop a thing. All right, so here we go. Fox and Friends covering the News Corps scandal, which now is being investigated by the FBI, the Department of Justice. It's being investigated by the British Parliament. You've just had the Rebecca Brooks, who is a top official in News Corps, just resign. And here is Fox and Friends weighing in on this.
For the first time.
First time
ever.
Joining us right now is a man who knows about media, Bob Dylan Schneider, the head of the New York-based Dylan Schneider Group, and he used to run one of the biggest PR firms in the country. Good morning to you, Bob.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. What do you make of what this particular hacking scandal with the News of the World?
Well, the News of the World is a hacking scandal. It can't be denied. But the issue really is why are so many people piling on at this point? We know it's a hacking scandal. Shouldn't we get beyond it and really deal with the issue of hacking? I mean, Citicorp has been hacked into, Bank of America has been hacked into, American Express has been hacked into, insurance companies have been hacked into. We've got a serious hacking problem in this country. And
wait, you got to
pause. Wait a second.
24,000 files. So we've got to figure out a way to deal with this hacking problem. That's what we have to do.
You know,
all right, now wait a second. Hold on a second.
Said,
wait a second. Wait. This is a hacking problem? You've got these companies have been hacked into. Why aren't we talking about hacking in general? News Corps is doing the hacking. There's a difference between, it's like saying, look, yes, I know this guy is a murderer. He killed people, but people are dying. Let's talk about the issue of people dying. There are people dying everywhere. There have been people hit by a bus. There have been people hit by a car. There's been other people who've been killed by murderers. Why are we talking about this one murderer? We should be talking about the idea of murdering. That's the problem. The problem isn't this murderer. The problem is murdering.
It's the worst PR firm I've ever heard.
No, well, I am willing to bet. I am willing to bet that this guy does PR.
We've got a
for News Corps.
serious hacking problem in this country, and this morning the government's obviously been hacked into over 24,000 files. So we've got to figure out a way to deal with this hacking problem. That's what we have to do.
You know, and
they are the hacking problem.
And they said, look, this happened a long time ago at a tabloid in London. Somebody did something really bad, and the company reacted. They closed that newspaper. All those people got fired, even though 99% of them absolutely had nothing to do with it.
And if I'm not mistaken, Murdoch, who owns it, has apologized, but for some reason, the public, the media, keeps going over this again and again and
the
again.
piling on.
It's a little bit too much, but I think the bigger
Why are they
issue
reporting
is really
the news?
hacking, and how are we as a public going to protect ourselves and protect our privacy and deal with it. And I would also say, by the way, Citigroup, great bank, Bank of America, great bank. Are they getting the same kind of attention for hacking that took place less than a year ago that News Corp is getting today?
Right, and then you, along those lines, you've got the news about this thing at the Pentagon. I mean, it sounds like the country of China, who we owe a whole bunch of debt to.
You know
what's happening here?
Pentagon supercomputer.
You know what's happening here is that Steve Douchey, or whatever his name is this Douchey or the other one? Is this douchey or douchebaggery? I can't tell which guy it is who's speaking here. This guy is so shocked. Like clearly the producer told either this guy Dylan Schneider doesn't know the story, or is being so brazen in his attempt to conflate the story that douchey over here is looking back and just going like, I don't know how to continue with you've gone miles beyond where I thought we could do to cloud this thing. China. What about China? It's like China over here.
Surprised he didn't go ground zero Musk.
And sucked out 24,000 different files. Where is that as a big story?
It's really very, very scary, and I think that we should be very concerned as a public about our privacy and about people getting access to what we have, and we've got...
Well, here, this is how you can start with as the public. Stop the news organization that has been professionally hacking thousands. They have admitted to hacking 4,000 voicemails, at least.
to find ways to defend ourselves.
Sure. And one of the other things about...
the first thing you can do to defend yourself, close News Corps down. That would be the first thing you can do.
Media piling on. And, you look at some sites, you would think that Martians had landed in New Jersey again. We've got some serious problems in this country right now. We are teetering on default.
There are people, there's Martians landing in New Jersey.
In government-funded helicopters.
The name of this segment was like, can we actually see, this is like one of those things where the producers are like drunk, like at like midnight last night, they're drunk, they're high, and they're going, dude, do you think we could actually do a segment which made it sound like News Corps was the victim of hacking? Come on! I don't know, I'm going to type it up right now! And then they were too fucked up, and they forgot that they left it in the computer system, and then someone picked it up the next morning. Hold on, I'm going to keep playing this. Let's see here.
Problems in this country right now. We are teetering on default. And what do? They talk about this.
We've got major problems in the country. John Boehner's dealing with tough problems. The president's dealing with tough problems. We have problems in the states. And we're dealing with this issue over in London that took place more than a decade ago.
Sure.
I don't quite understand it.
And Mr. Murdoch himself has said that he's going to cooperate. He's going to show up at Parliament next week.
Why is he cooperating? How can he do this when we're so close to default?
Who headed up that unit is calling it quits.
All the right things have been done from a crisis point of view in terms of this news of the world issue. It really should get put behind us. Investigators, the courts should deal with this, and we should move on and deal with the important topics of the day.
I think you're right. All right, Bob Dylan Schneider.
Good to see you.
Pleasure to see you right here on the big desk.
Always good. Thank you.
Pleasure to see you right here.
I don't think so.
There you have it. That is stunning. That is stunning.
But you know what? It's their demographic is totally listening and not understanding. They're just hearing hacking everywhere.
Hacking? What's going on? We're all being hacked. Oh my gosh. How come nobody's talking about Citigroup? Unbelievable. That is fantastic. Bob Dylan Schneider, I hope he got paid well for that. I guarantee you, by Monday, we're going to find out that he's either being paid by News Corps or he's dating Steve Ducey's daughter or something.
We have another great Fox clip.
What is the, okay, yeah, this is a good one. So, when they're not trying to pretend that this whole News Corps hacking story, there's really no difference between actually doing the hacking or being a victim of hacking. It's the same thing. The word hacking is involved. That's all that's important. When they're not doing that, they are either being just blatantly stupid or, again, trying to pursue this false meme that there was no terrorist attacks under George Bush.
They're not conservatives. These people are right-wingers. Let's put it what they are. And by the way, George Bush didn't scare seniors. That's right. What he did was saying, if we don't go into Iraq, we're going to be subjected to weapons of mass destruction, which we still haven't found. But leaving that aside...
that is so ridiculous.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why?
And I've just about had it with liberals who bring that up all the time, and it's just baloney. And there are so many. Everybody had the same information. Even one of your favorite liberals, John Kerry, they all voted for it. Secretary Clinton when she was a senator. So why don't we just take Iraq
we're off topic,
the table?
But
We
I
can
want
talk
to know
about
where the
Social
weapons of mass
Security.
destruction are.
Well, you know
They don't exist.
whether they did or didn't, America was certainly safe between 2000 and 2000. I don't remember any terrorist attacks on American soil during that period of time.
No attacks on American soil between 2000 and 2008. No attacks. I mean, aside from the anthrax and that thing in North Carolina and What was that other one? God damn it.
I always forget this one, too. They tell me never to forget, and I just can never remember.
That's right. It had to do with, it happened on Rudy Giuliani. No, I meant 9/11. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Well,
I get confused between the words 9/11 and Rudy Giuliani.
He doesn't even remember it either, if you remember a few months back.
Unbelievable. Fox in a free fall. And, all I can say to that is...